Hey, what's going on, everybody? V-Dub here. Welcome back to the Panthers franchise here on YouTube Madden 23. This is Week 18, the season finale for Season 1, as the Carolina Panthers will travel to the Superdome to take on the New Orleans Saints. War for the Panthers, they have nothing to play for but for pride, but they can still play a little bit of spoiler here, as the Saints, all they need is a win to clinch the NFC South. However, the Panthers could help out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if they were able to defeat the Saints and the Buccaneers win, as the Buccaneers would own the tiebreaker. So the Saints do need a win to win the NFC South and have a home playoff game, as we got the Panthers and the Saints coming up next. Matt Corral and the offense are coming out onto the field here. As I said, the game corrupted files here. As you see, there was not a good week for Matt Corral last week. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. As you see now, they're already facing 3rd and 10 here. You can see the pass is going to be complete for Matt Corral to recently traded Robbie Anderson, who was just traded just a few days prior to me recording this video here. A couple plays later, 2nd and 9. Again, another completed pass, this time to Ian Thomas, and that's going to set up 1st and 10 there. Very next play, 1st and 10, Corral back to throw again. And he's going to find Ian Thomas again, and Thomas is going to get in to the 24-yard line here, so Panthers in business. They want to get off to a strong start early. You see, their first look at Christian McCaffrey here, not even going to get a yard there. A couple plays later, 3rd and 10. Corral back to throw. Got plenty of time. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be deflected incomplete, and the Panthers will have to settle for a field goal. They're up 3-0 as you see Jameis Winston. Over 4,500 yards passing, 35 touchdowns, only 16 interceptions, so a very big improvement from his 30 interception season a few years ago. As he's going to immediately hand it off to Alvin Kamara, who's going to get it for no gain. Next play, Winston back to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Now facing 3rd and 10 now. Winston in shotgun formation. Pass, he's going to find Gage Jr., but Gage Jr. is only going to get 6 yards on there, and that's going to be 3 and out for the Panthers, or for the Saints, I should say, as the Panthers get the ball back again. Facing another 3rd down here, and you see Matt Corral's pass to Rashard Higgins complete, and that's going to be 1st down. The very next play, 1st and 10 now, inside the 40, inside Panthers territory. We're going to get a first look at Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to go 8 yards there. 2nd and 2 sets up, and there's going to be a penalty flag on a play movement up front. And that's going to be offsides against the Saints defense, and they're going to move those 5 yards there. Is going to give it a 1st down for the Panthers, so they get a free 1st down there. Corral, though, he's going to find Robbie Anderson again. Sets up 2nd and inches. They're going to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to get those few short yards for a 1st down. 1st and 10 now. Corral back to throw again, and he's going to find his completed pass. I believe that is to Robbie Anderson. Again, he was recently traded to the Arizona Cardinals in real life after a dispute. As you can see, that's going to be a sweep, but it's not going to be anything near successful there, as that's going to be lots of yards. That was Rashard Higgins there. A couple plays later, 3rd and goal. He's going to find a pass. It's going to be complete. However, they're going to have to settle for a field goal here. So it's 6-0. And you can see that's going to be a completed pass to Jarvis Landry there, but it's only going to go for 1 yard. Very next play, Winston's going to find Taysom Hill for 10 yards, and that's going to be moving the chains. 1st down for the Saints. Under a minute to play in the 1st quarter now. Alvin Kamara, he's going to cross midfield, crossing the 40. He's going to be tackled just past the 30-yard line at the 29-yard line here. Makes it 1st and down. Handing it back off to Kamara again, and Kamara is going to get into the red zone inside the 15, down at the 13, and that's where we're going to end the 1st quarter. Saints driving, but the Panthers with a 6-0 lead. 2nd quarter coming up right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's 3rd and 13, 2nd quarter here. As you can see, the pass is going to complete Taysom Hill. Only going to get 12 yards on that, but They got a decision to go for. Will they go for it on 4th down? They will not, so they will settle for a Will Lutz field goal, so it's 6-3 now. Panthers with the ball back again. You're going to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to get to the 43-yard line, 1st down. Very next play, they give it to Chuba Hubbard, and Hubbard's going to break through for 8 yards there, sets up 2nd and 2. Next play, Corral, pass complete, and that's going to be 1st down. A couple plays later, it sets up 3rd and 6. Corral throws it, and he's going to find his pass is going to be complete, and that's going to be 1st down again. There's Robbie Anderson with the catch again. Again, traded in real life, and now this next play here, and he's going to complete to DJ Moore for a touchdown. Sorry, I lost my wording there for a second. But that is a nice pass from Corral to DJ Moore. That's his favorite receiver since he's taken over. Nice throw there. First touchdown pass thrown in this game. It's not surprised that DJ Moore would be on the receiving end of it, and it's 13-3 Panthers. Saints with the ball back. Winston back to throw. Got all day, and he's going to find his pass. That's going to complete the Gage. Couple plays later, 2nd and 9. Winston, he's in throwing motion again, and he's not going to get the ball off in time, and he's going to eat the turf, and that's going to be a sack by Derek Brown. Sets up 3rd and 14. Very next play. Trying to get the first down yardage here. Winston again, back to throw. Under a little bit of pressure, and that's going to be incomplete, and the Saints will be forced to punt. Panthers getting the ball back again on the 20-yard line, and Christian McCaffrey there. He's going to cross the 30, and he's going to be down at the 35-yard line. They're going to hand it off. I believe that is to Chuba this time. For 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Pass is going to be complete. Rashard Higgins crosses the 40, crosses the 30, and he's going to be down at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Panthers looking like they want to get more than just the field goal. However, 3rd and 10, and there's going to be another completed pass. That is to Robbie Anderson again. Anderson is having a big game, even though he's no longer a Panther in real life. He is still in this universe here. 3rd and 5, and that's going to screen pass incomplete, so they're going to have to settle for a field goal. 16-3. As you can see, there's going to be a pass completed there for Jameis Winston. A couple plays later, 2nd and 10 now with just under a minute 10 to play now in the 2nd quarter. Winston back to throw, and he's going to eat the turf as Michael Haynes Sr. is going to be there for the sack. That's the 2nd time the Panthers defense has gotten to Jameis Winston in this game. 3rd and 6 now. They're going to just hand it off to Alvin Kamara. And a timeout called by the Panthers there, so they're going to get the ball back. 1st and 10. Matt Corral throws it off his back foot, but what a completed pass there. That is Robbie Anderson again. Again, recently traded Robbie Anderson. And that's going to be another pass. That's going to complete, I believe that is, to Christian McCaffrey, and it is. Sets up 1st and 10. But now, after a timeout call, they're just going to settle for a Zane Gonzalez field goal, and again, they call for him, and Zane Gonzalez has kicked 4 field goals, 4 for 4 in field goals in this first half, and it's 19-3, and that's where we're going to bring it to halftime here, where the Panthers have totally dominated the Saints. The Saints really need this game if they want to win the NFC South. They're in the playoffs anyway. As we head to the halftime report now, looking at some of the scores here in this final week of the regular season. We head to the Mercedes-Benz Zone where the Buccaneers with a 21-6 lead. That is very important. As I said, a Bucs win and a Saints loss will give the Buccaneers the NFC South title. Falcons need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. In a game where the Packers are up 14-0 at Lambeau Field, the Lions also need to win to keep stay alive for the playoff hunt. And we head to Orchard Park, New York here, where the Bills and the Patriots tied at 7 right before halftime. Bills, a win will clinch them the top seed in the AFC. Welcome back now. We're in the second half here as Alvin Kamara is going to get the ball to start off. He's going to get 8 yards there. Now it's 3rd and 2. A couple plays later, Alvin Kamara again. He's going to scoot through for a few yards there. First down for the Saints. Saints really need a score on this drive to get back into this game here, as you see Winston to throw, and that's going to be incomplete, and they're going to be forced to punt. Panthers facing 3rd and 5 now, as you see Robbie Anderson with another catch there. No, that's DJ Moore there. Excuse me. That's my fault there. So now next play, 1st and 10. Corral back to throw, and that's going to be pass complete. And that is DJ Moore again, back-to-back here. As you see 2nd and 4 now. Christian McCaffrey crossing the 40, down at the 37, just at 3rd and inches now. Can they get the first down yardage here? And Chuba Hubbard, I believe that is Hubbard. And that's going to be a first down there. Yes, that is Chuba Hubbard that had to run. 1st and 10, another completed pass. Matt Corral has just been sharp here. However, 2nd and 12 now. Let's see Corral back to throw, and he's not going to be able to escape the pressure there. And there's Hamilton with the sack, and that's going to set up 3rd and 16 now. Corral back to throw. He's going to just throw it away out of bounds, and that's going to set up 4th down. Another Zane Gonzalez field goal, and that kick is going to be hitting off the uprights. No good, and that's Gonzalez's first field goal miss of the game. Still remaining a 16-point lead for the Panthers, though. Saints get the ball back on the 35. Kamara going to cross the 40, and just going to be down at the 40. 2nd and 6. And there's a pass complete. I believe that is to Michael Thomas for the first time in this game. 2nd and 7 now. Winston back to throw, and that's going to be pass complete. And no, that is to Michael Thomas now, I believe, for the first time in this game. I didn't see who got the last catch prior to Thomas here. But the very next play, Winston's going to find Thomas again, and that's going to be a completed pass. Sets up 1st and 10. And there's another pass complete there. It's going to set up a 1st and goal situation as we end the 3rd quarter here with the Panthers up 19-3. Can the Panthers hold on to this game, or could the Saints come back? 4th quarter coming up next. Welcome back here. Now it's 3rd and 10. I thought it was 3rd and goal. As you see, that's going to be a pass completed, and that's going to fall well short of the first down marker. Kamara there with the catch, and they're going to settle for a field goal. 19-6 Panthers. First play on their next drive. Corral holding on for it too long. Corral trying to scramble, but he's going to get sacked. He's going to fumble it, and Marcus Davenport's going to have an easy scoop and score, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Saints on the defensive side. And the Saints are back in this game suddenly. Plenty of time left to play. You see the strip sack there. I couldn't find out who it was, but Marcus Davenport for sure with the scoop and score, and it's 19-13. So now the Panthers got to get something going. They want to hold on to this. You see Christian McCaffrey's making sure as he crosses midfield down at the 47-yard line. Trying to make sure they get something going here. Very next play, though, or a couple plays later, that's going to be an incomplete pass, almost intercepted. Corral, though, on 3rd down is going to get that screen pass to Ian Thomas, and that's only going to go for a few yards there. Settle 4th and 3 now. And now Zane Gonzalez is going to go for a 58-yard field goal. Try to get him back up by 2 scores, and that's not even going to reach the crossbar or the goalposts. That's just a horribly missed field goal. It still remains a 6-point lead. Can the Saints do something? And there he goes. First pass already completed for 7 yards there. Very next play, 2nd and 3. Kamara going to cross the 40. Gets the first down already down at the 37-yard line. The Saints are feeling the momentum now. Alvin Kamara is going. And they're going to hand it off to Kamara again. Kamara is going to cross the first down yardage down at the 25-yard line. That's 12 yards there. A couple plays later, 2nd and 4. Winston back to throw. pass going to be complete. I believe that is to Jarvis Landry there, and that is first down. Winston, a few plays later, 1st and 10. And he's going to eat the turf. Yetur Gross-Matos with the sack, and that's the Panthers' 3rd sack on Jameis Winston in this game. 2nd and 18 now on the 21. And there's going to be a pass. That's going to be completed there. So it's going to set up 3rd and 3 very easily here. 3rd and 3 on the 6-yard line, I believe. And that's going to be an easy touchdown pass to Michael Thomas. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The Saints are extra point away from taking the lead here. They were down 19-3 going into the 4th quarter. And now they are an extra point away from being on top by 1. And they do hit that extra point. So now what are the Panthers going to do trailing for the first time in this game? They're going to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey first for 7 yards. Next couple plays later, 3rd and 3. Corral back to throw. He's going to find Ian Thomas, and that's going to be first down. Couple plays later, 2nd and 10. Corral back to throw again. Corral, he's going to find his receiver. That's going to be Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to be down at the 39-yard line, setting up first down. Couple plays later, though, 3rd and 3 on the 33-yard line of the Saints. Corral back to throw, and he's going to eat the turf. And that is Marcus Davenport, who had to scoop and score earlier in this game, and now he has a sack in this game. Each team, I believe, has 3 sacks. Defensive 3 sacks. Now we have a 59-yard field goal by Zane Gonzalez with just under a minute and a half to play, and that's going to be no good. So the Saints are going to take over at the spot of the kick. What can the Saints do now to try to run down the clock? They hand it off to Kamara, which is smart. Timeout by the Panthers. Next play on 2nd down, they're going to hand it off again to Kamara. Okay, another timeout for the Saints. Now we got 3rd and 5. They're going to pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Getting the Panthers off the hook because they get the ball back, and they still have 1 timeout left. I see Corral on the first play. He's going to find his receiver. I believe that is DJ Moore there. Next play, he's going to find Rashard Higgins. First down at the 26. Now they have a 43-yard attempt from Zane Gonzalez with under 26 seconds to play, and he's going to kick it. I say under 10 seconds, I should say, to play. And Zane Gonzalez, who missed 3 field goals in the second half, now hits an important field goal. The Panthers back on top, 22-20. Last chance for the Panthers. You see that final score on the bottom. The Buccaneers do defeat the Saints. And this is going to be a barring defensive penalty, last play of the game, and that's going to be caught by Michael Thomas, but he's going to be tackled at the 26-yard line. That does him no good. And the Panthers in their season finale are going to escape the Superdome with a 22-20 win. The Panthers will get a win in their final game of the regular season, with their final records going to be 5-12 on the season. The Saints 11-6, and they will now fall. And we are just going to go into the scoreboard now here as the final week of the regular season. The Buccaneers defeat the Panthers 31-20 on that win on top of the Saints' loss. The Buccaneers clinch the NFC South and the 3 seed. Buffalo loses to the Patriots 26-20 in overtime. They fall to 12-5, while the Colts defeat the Texans 30-24, and that is huge because the Colts clinch the AFC South and the top seed by virtue of their win and the Bills' loss. The Lions are eliminated from playoff contention, falling 28-7 to the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. The Titans will be the 5 seed in the AFC with a 34-20 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. And looking at now, the Cleveland Browns clinch the final playoff spot in the AFC with 31-17 winners over the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Washington Commanders will be the 5 seed in the NFC playoffs with a 31-24 win over the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys already had the top spot clinched in the NFC already, so that game was meaningless. Denver will be at least the 2 or 3 seed, if I'm not mistaken. They win 42-35 over the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are eliminated. The Chiefs with the 35-27 winners over the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders and the Chiefs are eliminated. The Rams fall to the Seahawks 17-13, and that is big only because the Seahawks were going into that game at an 0-16 record. However, they will get their first and only win of the season. They saved their best for last. However, they still get the top pick anyway in the draft, win or if they would have won or lost. So it really didn't matter. They just wanted to avoid futility. So they are the first 1-16 team in NFL history, but they will not be the first 0-17 team. And then they still win. The Rams still win the NFC West because the Cardinals go in and into Santa Clara, defeat the 49ers 25-6. Both teams will finish at 9-8, but the 49ers, losers of their final couple of games, they now find themselves out of the playoffs, with the Arizona Cardinals clinching the final wildcard spot in the NFC. And then the Cincinnati Bengals will be the 6th seed in the AFC playoffs as they defeat the Baltimore Ravens 31-26. Baltimore eliminated from playoff contention. And now looking at the final playoff bracket here, as I said, in the AFC playoffs, the Colts will get the number 1 seed, the only bye week for the playoffs in the AFC. The 7-2 matchup will feature the Cleveland Browns as a 7 seed, and they will go to Orchard Park and play the Buffalo Bills. So it's the Bills that will get the number 2 seed. I said the Broncos would be at least 2 or 3. The Broncos are 3 and will host the Cincinnati Bengals, who are the 6th seed. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers will be the 4 seed by virtue of winning the AFC North. And they will take on the Tennessee Titans, who for a while had the top spot in the AFC, but then lost a few games late in the season. And the Colts caught fire as they finished the season off with a 12-game winning streak to finish 13-4 and get that top spot. And the Titans lost a couple of games at the wrong time, so they're now relegated to a wild card spot. In the NFC side, the Dallas Cowboys will get to the 1 seed in the only bye week in the NFC playoffs. The Green Bay Packers, the 2 seed, will host the Arizona Cardinals at Lambeau Field in that 2-7 matchup. The Buccaneers catch fire late. The Saints falter late in the season. The Buccaneers win the NFC South, and they will be the 3 seed. They will host the New Orleans Saints in Tampa. And then the LA Rams at SoFi Stadium, the 4 seed. Remember, they were the 4 seed last year in the playoffs in real life before they went on to win the Super Bowl. They will be again in the 4-5 matchup, and they will host the Washington Commanders. What is this going to mean now for the Panthers franchise here as Season 1 comes to an end and there's no playoffs? Well, good news. There will be an off-season stream. And that will be coming up this Tuesday, October 25th at either 12:30 or 1 p.m. Eastern, 9:30, 10 a.m. Pacific time on Twitch. And if those who cannot make it on the Twitch stream, I will definitely be editing everything and posting it on here to let you know exactly what happened, as well as what my plans are for Season 2 of this franchise and what I'm going to do as far as formatting it. So as you can see on the screen below, you'll see the information. If not, you can also follow me on twitch.tv/Vita Productions, as that is where I'll be doing streams, as I do streams for almost anything there. I do NBA 2K, I do Fortnite and all that stuff. So, but at this particular time, though, 9:30 or was it 12:30 or 1 p.m. Eastern time, it will be my off-season number 1 stream. That's when we'll go through the playoffs and stats and everything, and then do the draft and all that stuff. So please stick around for that, guys. Again, as you can see the information on the screen, or you can follow me, of course, in the link in the description down below, twitch.tv/Vita Productions. If you are new here, thank you guys very much for watching this. Thank you for joining me along for Season 1. I'm looking forward to seeing how the off-season goes and for future seasons of this franchise. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification there, as I will be taking a little bit of time after the after the off-season stream to get things set up for the NBA 2K23 franchise. I'm going to get ready to start recording that this weekend, if I get the time to, because I got schoolwork and all that stuff. But don't forget, guys, that will still be coming up as well. So, again, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit the bell icon, as I'm looking forward to getting that launch, as well as Season 2 of this series. Until then, I am V-Dub Productions. Take care, everybody. Peace out, Bisons.